That face could make a freight train take a dirt road. What? Excuse me? What does that mean? Frustrated dad uses his 6-foot son to shame counsel into fixing deep pothole. Well, hey, look, this does speak volumes more than if you used, say, measuring tape. This is just better. A whole guy can fit in there. Come on. What's a word for two dudes that hang out occasionally because their girlfriends are best friends? That's the homie-in-law. Aha! That one I think we can all agree on. You know what else we can agree on? Getting that new sweet merch from EmKayshop.com. Yeah, that's right. Head on over there and use code BOOBIN at checkout for free shipping. It only makes sense. Canadian wolves are being airdropped into Michigan to kill moose. Imagine being a moose, thinking you're safe, looking up, and seeing a wolf parachuting towards you and your moose family. Yeah, that does sound like it's straight out of a cartoon, doesn't it? Or straight out of an Illumination movie. It's kinda screwed up that musicians eat sandwiches by placing them inside trombones and honking them into each other's mouths. Why is that messed up? Where in the world did you read that that's messed up? Because that can't be your true opinion. Cleo Thomas, who played Zero from Holes, just won a Mortal Kombat tournament dressed as Powerline from the Goofy movie. Okay, so he's officially the coolest guy in the world then? That's what you're saying? It's a good thing we named most of the dinosaurs like 100 years ago, when all we were into was mythology and speaking Latin. If they just learned about dinosaurs now and had to name hundreds, there'd be a heckin' Chonkosaurus and a northern thick scaly boy. You're very right about that. And then of course there would be online votes where the names would be incredibly inappropriate. You said you j***ed off like it was your evolutionary defense mechanism. Who said that? And why would they say that? Radiohead is literally just Coldplay for dudes that sit on their balls and their balls go into their butt and they have to go to the hospital to fart out their balls. I have to be honest with you. I don't see where you're coming from with this one. I don't understand. I just don't get it. What are you talking about? Making an OnlyFans for saucy Victorian ankle pics. But why the historical ankle obsession? Well, it seemed to be the only thing that women could let other people see. I don't know. The only skin that was allowed to show? Hell, I don't know. I didn't live then. Does anyone make weighted blankets in colors other than mental illness gray? I don't think so. No, it's gotta be the one thing. No work today, so I'm gonna catch up on new movies. Now watching, motherfucker did a whole Brock Lesnar German suplex with her whole vagina out. Greatest fight scene in the history of fight scenes. Yeah, I only saw the fight scene from this movie, and I gotta say, damn, the balls or lack thereof to have a scene that good? I mean, come on. That's what we've been waiting for. The dude next to me on the plane just absolutely raw dogged this entire flight. He got on a 10-hour flight to Europe in jeans, no headphones, no book, no neck pillow, literally just a paper cup of coffee without a lid. Like, sir, are you okay? I have tried to do that once. Not like dressed in not comfortable clothing. I always have a flight outfit for sure. But I've flown over the seas a couple of times, and each time I have attempted to, well, let me just look out the window the entire time. Don't look at the clock. Don't think about it. You'll be on the ground soon. No, after about 4 minutes, I lose my goddamn mind. This is for the peanut butter fans. Caramel Swiss roll filled with penis paste cream. Where do you buy that? Dipped in chocolate and peanuts. Come get fat with us. Okay, but I'm gonna need you to figure out the penis paste cream thing because I would like to know where you got that. No PS5 today because the gaming PC I built leaves it in the dust. Y'all be like the vegans of gaming. You just won't shut the f*** up about your preference despite no one caring. Yeah, I have a pretty high-end gaming PC. That's generally where I prefer to have all of my games, and I am lucky enough to also have the consoles. But even when I just had the PC, I wasn't a little bitch about it. Gonna be honest, this new widget design looks like an app for a membership only human trafficking gentlemen's club headquartered in Budapest. Yeah, again, we've talked about it so much, but this Twitter redesign is one of the most embarrassing f***ups by any singular person. Yeah, it's all on him. Dude's obsessed. Dude is stupid. What if we gave every mom an absolute dump truck ass? Then ticket sales will go up. Philip, don't act like Pixar is in the wrong for this decision. because you're wrong. The only thing separating you from certain death at 65 miles per hour is a painted white line and a mutual agreement not to play bumper cars. I think it's more than a mutual agreement. I do believe that there are punishable rules that must not be broken, for the safety of each other. Oh, and of course the insurance companies who would have to pay for it. UK builders go woke. Study finds 3/4 of tradesmen discuss their feelings with colleagues, while 2/3 shun the fried breakfasts and nearly half say they're history buffs. I don't know what I just read. A poll of 2,000 builders found that 2/3 regularly talk about their feelings. Nearly half said they were history buffs, and 60% favored science. Research shows outdated stereotypes about builders do not reflect the reality. Huh, okay. Thinking about spelling porno like porno to sound fancier. Like, get this, I'm jacking off to porno. I'm pretty sure that jacking porno was the guy who played the Joker. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not incorrect. Brown nipples are so pretty. All nipples. Did you really just All Lives Matter a post about nipples? Well, they always have to inject themselves somewhere, don't they? Was wondering why my back hurt, and then I caught my reflection in the mirror, noticed the featureless face, the shifting colors, the tentacles bursting forth like mushrooms from a rotted stump in a shaded grove. It's my posture, I think. My posture is not good these days. Well, that does make sense. The new Hamburglar is hot, and that's kind of a problem. The new what? When did we get a new Hamburglar? When did that happen? Why am I missing out on key points in society's development? Woman killed Houston man and then rented out his home, authorities say. Prosecutors allege Pamela Ann Merritt killed 78-year-old Colin Kardashian, I would assume, then began acting as landlord of the deceased's West Clay Street home. Well, that's psychopath behavior. That is beyond psychopath behavior. Jimmy Carter, horny on Maine. Today I learned that because of a mistranslation, Jimmy Carter told the Polish people in 1977 that he desired them carnally and that he left the United States to never return. Imagine being a Polish citizen, and you hear the American president say he's here to screw and he's not leaving. Well, I bet they were kinda disappointed he didn't truly commit. On the left is that billionaire dude 5 years before he started trying to look 18 again by drinking his son's blood. And on the right is what he looks like today. Okay, I don't believe he's drinking the blood, I believe it's transfusions. Not that that makes it any better, let's be real. And I do kind of feel for him. I would like to not get old, I get it, but he looks significantly healthier and more normal on the left. The before picture, he just looks significantly better. He looks like a person. And on the right, he's doing that billionaire thing where, much like Zucky Boy, he's starting to look kind of like a guy wearing a man suit. I mean, jeez. Masturbating men will find their hands pregnant in the afterlife, says Muslim televangelist. Okay, but that does sound kind of interesting though, right? Why does he have to raise not a good idea or an interesting idea, but why does he have to raise something that makes all of us so curious? How do one's hands become pregnant, and then how do they give birth? Is it coming out through our fingers? How's this working? Am I birthing extra hands? I don't know. We should all be thankful that anti-thunderstorms with flashes of extreme darkness during the day, followed by loud, high-pitched screeches, does not exist. What the actual fuck? Actually, no, I want to see that shit. You know what? That's a pretty interesting horror mechanic. That would be super crazy. Megan Fox says her body aches from the weight of men's sins while announcing new poetry book. What? Men's deodorant is superior. There, I said it. I'd rather smell like icy boy than lavender armpit sweat because women's deodorant doesn't last more than 15 minutes. To be fair, men's doesn't really either. We just have cooler names. They're filming something downtown set in the 50s because all the cars were replaced with old cars and shit, right? So my high ass walked up on set and some white dude in a 3-piece suit told me I had to leave, and for a second, I thought I'd smoked myself back into segregation. You can't be here, man. Why? Oh, relationship question. If you lost your spouse in the Thanos snap, but 5 years later the Avengers brought them back, but you're already remarried with 3 kids and spent the life insurance on a failed food truck, do you get back with your old spouse or stay with your new Thanos snap family? Well, Roy Wood, let's think about it like this. You've seen the movie Castaway, I'm sure. Well, he was stranded on that island for 4 years, presumed to be dead. Now, everybody that got snapped wasn't necessarily presumed to be dead, but they were gone, never to return. That was the idea, right? The 5 year later thing was a mega surprise for sure. Now, when you think about Castaway, he went back to his wife, who had what? Remarried. And even he knew that it would probably be somewhat unfair in that moment to try and break her and her current husband up or anything like that. Now, of course, I'm probably remembering it very differently. Maybe they did some naughty stuff or something. I think they might have kissed or something in the movie. Not 100% sure. But I think it's all going to come down to, I don't know, the individuals? Maybe, Roy? No, I'm just kidding. I do think it might be a little unfair for both people. Just a bit unfair for both parties, right? Oh, my husband is back. Shit. Oh, shit. I'm back. Damn it. Just everything's different for everyone. It's not great. Also, yes, I believe in gravity. You what? Tip. Spice up your panic attack with a harmonica. Maybe put a paper bag on the end of the harmonica. You know, really keep yourself from hyperventilating a little too much. About 5 years ago, I worked in a restaurant and Ludacris came in, ordered spring rolls, and sent them back. When I apologized, he said, "Don't apologize. Spring rolls are unpredictable. I think about this at least once per week." That didn't make any damn sense. The perfect steak. This isn't even well done. This is congratulations. Those look like chunks of wood. Dinosaurs literally got taken out on the same planet we walk on today, and people still think we're invincible. You're not better than a Stegosaurus. Caucasian James is right. None of us are better than a Stegosaurus, and we should remember that. Why they even give me these big onion slices? My burger looked like Steve Harvey. I mean, for some reason, you are correct. Though those are just way too big. They're way too big and obnoxious. Every night for the past 9 years, or 9 year, I see, your dad's been sneaking into your room naked with a pair of oven gloves, squatting right down and scuttling around your bedroom silently like a crab for 4 hours straight. That's right. It's no sleep paralysis, mate. It's just your da. Your da's at it again. Well, I moved out years ago, as if that's gonna stop him. You know, Okay. Same-day delivery is the most American shit of all time. You run out of deodorant or something, and with a single click start a Rube Goldberg of human suffering in an Amazon warehouse 20 miles away. They really need to figure that crap out. Supermarket evacuated after spider whose bite can cause permanent erections spotted among bananas. How the hell did it... whatever. Snakes have clitorises. Scientists overcome a massive taboo around female genitalia. I was fortunate that the Death Adder had a reasonably prominent... What? Want to know why I hate vapors? You smell donuts or cotton candy, turn a corner thinking, I'm gonna treat myself to something tasty, but no! It's just Brad and his cloud of lies. Why the hell do supermarkets drug test employees? If a man gotta put 250 cans of tomato sauce on a shelf, he should at least be vibing. Yeah, come on, man. Female tenant arrested for squeezing landlord's testicles to death over electricity bill. What? Squeezed his testicles to death or squeezed him to death via squeezing testicles? Why Pakistan should be on every solo female traveler's bucket list. Did human trafficking write this? Yeah. This is the Chipotle where Thomas Paine wrote Common Sense. What the shit? Where is this? New England? New England, right? Gotta be somewhere there. Duh. Elon Musk and Grimes break up after 3 years together. Who's getting custody of syntax error? I feel like he wouldn't want custody. I don't know, just a feeling I get. I'm not saying this clock the wife got from Kmart is shit, but the alarm didn't go off this morning and the time is now 9:77. Man, Kmart really started falling off in the end, didn't they? I've been in Germany a week and somehow I am only now learning this country has a beloved children's character that is a clinically depressed piece of bread in space. What? And clinically depressed too, but he gets to go to space! Yes. Watched a marathon with my wife. Saw ordinary people running. I said, I think I can do that. She replied, no way. Took me 18 months of training. I've never even run a 5K in my life. And I ran the San Francisco Marathon. Didn't die, but I felt like it. My toenails fell out and she divorced me 2 years later. They fell out! I don't think that's because you trained for nearly 2 years to run a marathon. Something else was definitely going on behind the scenes there. He is 3.5 metric tons of raw sexual aggression. Aggression? Wait, no, that's not good.